The house, whatever is split in half. He pays me 50% and I must vacate the house. 2 o'clock today, he deposited the 50%, half of the 50% into my account.
People Odessa Primus was willing to risk her visa. Now she lost her visa. It is said that upon investigation, U.S. authorities found out that she was writing script for Mohammed.
The police beat a casting for coming life for me, and then we put it in jail. Then we bring a casting in jail. The police got in there.
How can you have a registry that is closed from the public? And how will you invite certain people, maybe who will concur and not disagree? I wish they had invited me for the consultation.
Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worry.
Hey boss, let me start the things. We're gonna Let's Start the Things TV. How you guys doing, man? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Let's Start the Things TV. We definitely up in the building with a fresh upload and a fresh update. As you see how we start the video, you know, with any pot bubbling, you know, with the schnout on the plate, you know, with up on the menu. So make sure you guys stick around to the end of the content to get every little detail that we got for you and more. Definitely, all right? See what's going on. Boy, you don't know how it goes already. We go in there and we go in there. Once again, I want to say thanks to all the new subscribers. We're definitely still celebrating 23K subscribers. And like I said, motivation. This is motivation, and definitely, yes, this is my manifesto, 50K by year end. You understand? Definitely. I want to say big up to all the new subscribers. And remember, if you're new to the channel, feel free to give the video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and put your post notification bell on. Remember, over here is where you get the latest going on in Guyana, in the diaspora, around the Caribbean, and even around the world. So don't miss out on this. You understand? So we're not going to waste no time. Let's jump into these topics that we got for you, quick and fast. Let's get this.
Yeah, man, for me the voice to the face knows IG to youths. I don't want to tell you about a thing called Talk the Things TV. For the latest in entertainment, news, gossip, and mix up. Talk the Things TV have it all. Right? Just remember, go subscribe to the channel and you get everything. Right? You not miss nothing. Everything is right there up front. It's a guy in this thing. Remember again, GT Youths Indoors, this one. So let's go check it out. Talk the Things. I'm out.
Well, viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys doing. Before we get into this upload, do remember, this video has been sponsored by A&F General Auto Repair Inc. Yes, they're located at 5721 Cooper Avenue, Glendale, Queens. Telephone number to contact is 347-844-9333 or 347-357-8723. Stop wasting your money on these phony mechanic and take your vehicle down to A&F General Auto Repair Inc. They are the best auto mechanic. Get me? All right. So we're going now. Let me jump into what we got for you today with the upload and the updates.
This is not the way I wanted to go live on Facebook. But what happened with the court order with me and my ex-husband? What passed in the court order is upon the payment, upon whatever is split in half. He pays me 50% and I must vacate the house. 2 o'clock today, he deposited the 50%, half of the 50% into my account, and demands that I leave at 6 o'clock. Now, I was at work when I get this message. I come home, I pack up the few of my items because I've always been packing. I pack up the remaining of my items and I went out to get a truck to move. The gate is locked. So I broke the lock to get into the house because I gotta move my stuff. The door is locked. Both of the doors is locked. So this man clearly give me some money and I must just go on the fucking streets, right? Lock up the house. I can't get half of my assets that rightfully belong to me. My clothing from my room and nothing because he gave us 6 o'clock deadline. The CEO of fucking Giftland. Hold on. I'm gonna pause the letter. Imagine I trying to move out. I am moving out. Hold on. Where is he? Where's the camera? It's not like I want to stay in this house. I go, I get a canter, I have a place. I get my guys to move. Only today, he put the 2 o'clock. He put my half share in my account to move out. Well, 25% of half share. Or 50%, whatever, man. Lock the doors, even though that I was home packing my stuff. I left to go out and get a canter. Lock the doors, lock the gate, lock me out. And everything is still inside there to move.
Well, viewers and subscribers, as you just know her, the young female, with what she's saying happened between her and her ex-husband. Basically, the court ordered said to give she half, right? And he gives she 25. Instead of he gives she half, he gives she half of the half. I'm telling you, right? Some man is more cruel with some woman, you know. Some man and some woman is, I don't know, but it is what it is at the end of the day. I would like you guys to leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts definitely on this. Now, we got a man called Critics is here again with some information. Now, it seems like somebody who is a part of the Win Party is highlighting saying their visa is, or whatever is about to get canceled. But what happened, the person is American citizen, so obviously she don't have a visa. But basically, we saying that this person is the writer for what he's write his speech or whatever is it. Let me hear what Mr. Critics gotta say, guys. Jesus, Lord of mercy. Hey, I ain't able. Let me go.
Hello. Roger that. Yeah. So, people might be doing things. I try to figure out now. Janelle Confortula. Janelle used to work with ExxonMobil. She was the public relation person down at Exxon, the point person, HR, public relation. And from time to time we talk. And she was very, but it can be nicely put, she had a sexual relationship with Azadin Mohammed, knowing that he had his wife and so on. And over the years, over the election time and all this thing, and since this thing going on, she's been very sympathetic to him. And many people are. The man got a whole 11 people in parliament, right? People willing, Odessa Primus was willing to risk her visa. Now she lost her visa. It is said that upon investigation, U.S. authorities found out that she was writing script for Mohammed. Obviously, he's not a big writer. You gotta get somebody. Even if I were to do something, I might gotta get somebody for write a script for me. I can't see writing a script for myself. I've never done anything structured or read. Right? This story is not about Janelle Persau. I'll do it. Janelle Persau lose her visa as a result, direct result of association. And she's going to come out and say something otherwise. Odessa Primus did it. Right? This is about Guyanese. Tell me something. Guyanese, y'all help me out to understand this thing. If tomorrow America is no longer ally of Guyana. America is no longer a friend to Guyana. Who saves Guyana from Venezuela? Hold, yeah, I got hold for my bank calling me. So I'm asking you a question, and it seems that human beings, in most cases, would have to suffer to understand the circumstances in which they're in. You get me? Let say America decide here we ain't too afraid with this. We ain't like how Guyana acting. Now, is it uncommon for America to act in this manner? Eh? Somebody's saying Anthony Rowland. Anthony Rowland, you gotta be of a certain level of ancestry, because only a certain kind of people would come up with things like China. You ever hear China fucking fight for anybody? China don't get in no war for nobody. China's one of China's main fuel source is Iran. And America bombing Iran and everybody. China? Oh my God! Oh fuck! Most Guyanese are so illiterate. Is a fucking sin, man. I don't know why I do this. Does anybody learn anything? Does anybody learn anything? China? Which country you know China ever fight for? China ain't getting in a war. China there in economic warfare. I'm asking you, if a time comes and there are geopolitical changes in this hemisphere, the North American hemisphere, the South American hemisphere, and we don't have an ally like America, who do you think secure us from Venezuela? And you see it and you realize Guyanese are all for Muhammad. Now you have your opinions. Can Muhammad...
Well, viewers and subscribers, as you just know, heard Mr. Critics from one thing went to the next thing to the next thing. But let me know what's your thoughts. Definitely in the comment section, because why I tell you, Jaja knows. This is crazy. No, sir. Let me know what's in the comment section, because one time he said to someone with something and then he said some other thing, and I don't know where he's getting resources from, but it got to be credible, because we saw what happened. He spoke to what they say it happened. He spoke to a couple of people and it happened. Now, this is what I want to know. Where's a script? Isn't a script is something that what really mean by script? Because my terminology with thinking is, I think in a script must be something, or it's supposed to be like a script we just read out. Script like when you go in and do, obviously like them thing we's there doing, them video we's there doing about PvP and them kind of thing. It could be a script you're reading from, but this is what I want to know in the comment section. Is that an offense for somebody who writes somebody script? This man is an opposition leader at the end of the day, despite whatever with US and whoever stupidness. This man is an opposition leader. So despite she is or isn't a big writer or whatever he's saying, is that an offense if somebody writes a script for somebody who was charged for extradition and is in parliament and is a parliamentarian? I don't know. But leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts. Anyway, as we continue here, It's so wonderful to see that the Henry boys could finally sleep in peace. Yes, the two suspects that they brought in, the two suspects, yes, that they brought in definitely for this murder has finally got charged for the murder. Viewers and subscribers, we have a statement to read to you, but by the time, take a look at this.
The police beat that casting for my life for me, and then we put him in jail. Then we bring that casting in jail. The police got in there, and then bring me in jail. 2 weeks after we got locked up, story happened on the 26th of September. I was in the prison locked up. Police beating that casting, then we bring him in jail. The police.
Well, basically, you hear what going on there. I trying to figure out is what I'm really saying. Who else I'm talking about? Anyway, we got a statement here. So we write, said 5 years and a half after the gruesome murder of the 16-year-old. You understand? Isaiah Henry and 18-year-old Joel Henry in the Cotton Street back in Borbis. 2 Borbis men, Vino Gopal and Aniel Senchaya, was today found guilty of the double murder. The 12-member jury returned the guilty verdict this afternoon in the Borbis High Court, hours after the case was handed over to them. During the deliberation, members of the jury emerged once to seek clarification and direction of the matter, and later on returned with the guilty verdict. The 2 men were committed to stand in the High Court trial for the double murder in 2022 after the magistrate court determined that there is sufficient evidence against them. The High Court trial began early May and in continue of 5 weeks with more than 20 witnesses being called. During the trial, the jury heard that the 2 teams were attacked and murdered on the 6th of September 2020 after stumbling across a marijuana farm. So wait, is a marijuana farm them youth man went on? I thought it was a fruit. I thought what's funny thing, I think them man must went picking coconut or something. Jesus Christ. So this why them kill this man, why them think these man of them gonna expose them or something. Wow. Anyway, we continue. Although the 2 men were on trial, repeatedly claimed that they were innocent, there was mounting evidence against them, providing a key witness who tied them directly to the murders. Jesus Christ. That witness, Akash Singh, is a stepbrother. Whose skunk is this? Is his stepbrother? Boss the bag. Okay. Akash Singh is a stepbrother of one of the 2 men who were on trial. He's also facing charges in related to the same murder. During the testimony to the court, he explained that he was in the back dam along with the other 2 men when they realized there were some damage to the that there was some damage to the marijuana farm and it had been sprayed. The 2 teens was noticed in the nearby were questioned by the men by the damage of the farm. So the man attacked them. The man brackled them and questioned them of the farm. Alright, continue. The court heard that after the teen denies any involvement, the 3 men armed themselves with cutlasses and repeatedly trapped the teenager across their bodies. The main witness testified that he was instructed to mark these bodies by cutting an X to the back. Jesus Christ, alright. The lifeless bodies of the teens were then tied together and dragged by the men on horses in the back dam and made a dump. The 2 teenagers, cousin Joel and Isaiah Henry, was discovered dead and mutilated in the Cotton Tree back dam in the West Coast Borbis area 1 day after they was missing. It is believed that they've ventured into the back dam to pick coconut. This is why he's saying I thought it's coconut. This me knows a weed farm. You see, this is why he's saying accosted by the men about the damage about the marijuana farm. A post-mortem examination found that the 2 teams sustained multiple chop wounds and injuries, including wounds to their spine and skull. Them chop these banner them brutal by. I tell you by what. As we continue, it said the double murder The double murder led the days of violent protests in the West Coast Borbis area. Another teen believed to be a relative of one of the murder accused was attacked and murdered during that time. 2 men, including the relative of one of the Henry boys, are currently on remand after being charged with that murder, which was seen as a retaliation crime. The Henry boys murder case came to an end today, 5.5 years after the crime. The mothers of both boys passed away even before the trial got started. I tell you, the mother of them passed away before the trial even started. The crazy. I telling you, the 2 murder convicts will be sentenced on June the 26th of June 2026. Justice Simone Morris presided over the trial. So they got up to the 26th to be, you know what I mean, sentenced. We gonna know how much years they get, if they get death, if they can get life, wherever it is, you know what I mean. That's what we're talking about. But this is why he's saying at least the Henry boys them could finally rest in peace. That's crazy. I thought this coconut now is a weed farm. These band of them, oh my God. Yo, you guys leave your comments in the comments section. Let me know what's your thoughts definitely on this situation here. So anyway, as we continue.
Stand for what is right. And I will not blindly support everything the government seems to want to do and allow it. I will object and I will disagree. How can you have a registry that is closed from the public? And how will you invite certain people, maybe who will concur and not disagree? I wish they had invited me for the consultation. Secret for what, Mr. President, my brother? It seems to me an exercise in encouraging the rapists and the child molesters. You all have not even addressed the child molesters issue. Anyone who rapes must be exposed to the public. And I know if I go public more than this, and if I call for a protest, which I may. I can protest against my brother and my friends. I can do that, or people that I respect for principles and for ethics. And so I disagree with the President Dr. Irfan Ali. I disagree with Mohammed Anil Nandalal, Vindhya Prasad, Honorable Minister, and the entire Cabinet and Government of Guyana. This needs to be a public facility which should be published, I repeat, which should be published in a website, open website, and in the newspapers. Everybody who is released after being charged for rape should have their photograph issued and publicized for the sake of educating the people to be aware. Your friend, your brother, me, Haji Dr. Roshan, can I disagree? And this is in the raw, very, very raw.
Well, viewers and subscribers, as you just know, heard, one of PPP big supporter, you know what I mean, from since the last time we did an upload with him and Ejil, you know what I mean, telling him to go downstairs after the boat for the flag raising and all these things, and he came out and he said he was very, you know, shamed of the situation and never know that he would be treated like that from the PPP government that he support. So see, like after then, this man started doing some digging, and it's this how this man end up running into these you know what I mean? Yeah, man. And this is how it comes to be like that, you know what I mean? But let me know what's your thoughts in the comments section. Definitely, because these are things that definitely we're not hearing these people them talk about or bring awareness of. You know what I mean? It does sweep under the rug. But it is what it is at the end of the day. Anyway, this is why we're going to pull the curtains down. Like I said, if you watch the video so far, feel free to give the video a thumbs up. Smash that subscribe button, put your post notification bell on. Should be notified when we drop a new video or we go live. You know the code, you know what's up. It's your boy Fire Feelings, aka Mr. Let's Start the Things. Remember, we building the channel 50K by year end. We out.